The type of carbohydrates that you choose, such as breads, pastas, rice, cereals, or flour, is very important for your health because not all grains are created equal. In this lesson, we're going to take a look at understanding the differences between refined grains and whole grains and why it's so important for your health that you choose whole grains most of the time. You'll also learn how you can find whole grains in any grocery store so that you can make healthier choices the next time that you go shopping. So what are whole grains? Well, first off, all grains start off life as whole grains. In their natural state growing in fields, whole grains are the entire seed of a plant. The seed, which food companies call a kernel, is made up of three key parts. The bran is the multi-layered outer skin of the kernel. It contains important antioxidants, B vitamins, and fiber. The germ is the embryo, which will sprout into a new plant. It contains many B vitamins, some protein, minerals, and healthy fats. The endosperm is the germ's food supply and the largest portion of the kernel. It contains starchy carbohydrates and small amounts of proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Therefore, whole grains contain all three parts of the kernel, so you get the nutritional benefits of all three parts of the seed. A refined grain removes the bran and the germ, leaving only the endosperm during the refining process. This is not so great because when food companies process grains by stripping away the bran and germ, they strip away the fiber, about 25% of the grain's protein, and at least 17 key nutrients. Food companies do add back some vitamins and minerals after processing, which is why refined grains are often found listed in the ingredients list as enriched flour. Therefore, refined grains do contribute some nutrients, but whole grains are much healthier, providing more fiber, more protein, and many more important vitamins and minerals. Think of refined grains as empty calories, since they don't even come close to providing our bodies with the same level of nutrition that whole grains do. Some examples of empty calorie refined grains would be white bread, sugary low-fiber cereal, white rice, white pasta, and baked goods. Food companies like to use refined grains for the same reasons they like to use trans fats, as refined grains are easier to use, inexpensive to produce, and last a long time on store shelves. They also give foods a desirable taste and texture. Therefore, refined grains are everywhere, which makes actually finding healthier whole grains a little more difficult, but not if you know what to look for. I want to show you what I mean. So let's take a look at a box of Cheerios. There are 100 calories in 1 cup, but is it a whole grain? If we look to the carbohydrate section of the food label, it doesn't tell us enough. Therefore, we must consult the ingredients list to know for sure if this product is an actual whole grain. If a product is truly a whole grain, the very first ingredient should be one of the following, and means that you'll be getting all the nutrients of the whole grain. 100% whole grain, followed by the name of the grain. Whole grain, again followed by the name of the grain. Whole wheat, whole oats, and brown or wild rice. Basically, if the first ingredient listed does not have the word whole in it, or brown or wild rice, it's not a whole grain. In addition to looking for the word whole in the first ingredient, also look for the fiber content to be at least 3 grams per serving. So now that you know what to look for, let's take another look at that same cup of cereal. Focus on that first ingredient. If the word whole is not listed as part of the first ingredient, it's not a true whole grain. As you can see here, this cereal is a true whole grain because the first ingredient is whole grain oats. We also want to look at the fiber content and prefer to see at least 3 grams per serving, which we do in this case. Therefore, we're dealing with a true whole grain product. Remember to always scan the ingredients list for potential added sugars and trans fats. Even if a product is a whole grain, it may have too much added sugar near the top of the ingredients list to be considered healthy. And any whole grain that contains trans fats should be avoided. So 1 cup of Cheerios only contains 1 gram of added sugar and does not contain any partially hydrogenated fats. Therefore, this product would be considered a healthy choice. Let's take a look at these crackers. This product contains 130 calories in 2 whole sheets. The first ingredient is enriched flour, definitely not a whole grain, and it only contains 1 gram of fiber. Also, this product has quite a bit of added sugar, and if you look closely, you'll see added sugar listed near the top of the ingredients list, and honey listed a little further down. Also, can you spot the little white label lie? Take a look at the trans fat section. It says 0 grams. However, if you take a look at the ingredients list, you'll see partially hydrogenated vegetable oil listed, which means this product does indeed contain trans fats. What about these crackers? There are 120 calories in 7 crackers, and the first ingredient is whole wheat. This product also has 3 grams of fiber per serving, which is confirmation that we're dealing with a true whole grain. There are no added sugars or trans fats listed in the ingredients list. Therefore, this product would be a good example of a healthy whole grain. Finally, let's take a look at a bread example. This product contains 80 calories in 1 slice. The first ingredient is enriched flour, and it only has 1 gram of fiber per slice. So let's find a healthier bread. This product has 100 calories per slice, and the first ingredient is a whole grain, and it has 3 grams of fiber per slice. Added sugar is listed near the bottom, and no trans fats are used. So this is a good example of a healthy bread product. I hope this lesson helps you better find whole grain choices the next time you go grocery shopping. Becoming a savvy shopper by reading and understanding food labels is crucial for you and your family's health.